all, and welcome to the RaceOnOz Porsche Cup Race 3 from Spa. You're joined by JJ and Nige. How are you tonight, Nige?
Good, JJ. How's it going, dude?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm looking forward to this one. Quick look at the championship points. We've got River on top on 125 points, followed by Wheezy on 113, with Angry in third on 111, and Vic on 107 in fourth place. It's a bit unusual to see him that far behind River. As we head to the live stream, as we are just heading out on track for the last few moments of free practice. Nige, what can you tell us so far of the pace?
Pace is looking good. Quite a few of these guys have obviously turned some laps, got their eye in, but looks like River and Vic definitely sorted, good to go. And we'll see who else is, good to go.
Well, just watching River go through Eau Rouge and Rowdy on, the car looked wild through there. Grab a bit of curve. It's going to be a fun race, this. So we just run through some of these fields. Through the guys, HSV, third quickest so far. He's in a bit of form. Has had some messy pit stops throughout the series. Eagle Wind in fourth, as we just caught him in the fence. His field spread is quite large with these times. You don't really know who's going in there with what fuel they've got on.
And it's such a long lap. It's definitely going to spread the pack, and I think we'll all be relieved if any racing actually happens.
We've just followed Angry as he's gone through Eau Rouge, and he has binned it at the top of the hill. So I have a feeling we will see a lot of that tonight. Good field, 17. This will be good for this. So we're just waiting for the last couple of cars to cross the line. The last one across will be Jambon.
Ooh, another death. HSV this time.
There is going to be plenty of that tonight, I think. It's a track that does that. As you just look at the pit lane, I just love the liveries of these cars. It's good to see the creativity in the group. And that's it. Qualifying start. So we will follow Vic out on his out lap. It's a very, very long pit lane here. Luckily they're at the exit. Beautiful conditions in the track at the moment. Nice sunny sky. Grip level will be high. excellent track, followed closely by River. And this slipstream will work around here with these cars. What's your bet for Quali here?
Ooh, well, guys are going to have to keep their laps nice and clean. Who the hell knows? Anything could happen.
Yeah, exactly. That's what's so exciting about this. It's they're only going to be able to get a couple laps in. Mistake-free at pace. Money would normally be on Vic or River, be one of those two, but just don't know around here. There could be a couple of wild cards that could come through with the pole. Might go with a bit of a smoky and track HSV up there.
Yep, if they can turn down the adrenaline dial or the rage dial or whatever it is, and just keep it nice and clean, smooth entries. Here we have Vic. He's about to eat up on the bear. Doesn't look like Vic's got too much downforce on his setup. Stays in second through La Source. Lowest speed of 220 through Eau Rouge, and now he's getting a tow from the bear. What's going to happen next? 268 top speed.
Seconds down already, 2 seconds down his quickest lap, so he was definitely held up by a little bit.
So no one's got a time on the board yet. We're just finding the limits.
It's looking pretty good through here. He's 7 seconds down his quickest lap, that's all.
Yep, it gets you 5x5.
On board with rebound by River. River's up by a second. Big slow. Big's given up in his lap. That's right thing, and that's River go. Stop. Great time by River, that's an impressive lap. So far only 6 drivers have set a time. How's the field looking so far, Nige?
Yep, Vic and River, and that's about it. Slambo, Eagle, Vert, Sparky, Max, and Bear have all got times on the board, but everyone else is a little bit AWOL. Plenty of time. 7 minutes left. Angry goes P5.
I think it'll be pretty close to the mid-pack.
And Vic's just looped it in Lacoum. Oh, and again.
Oh, I was just watching HSV. Looks like it's run wide again. Pretty sure that would be a track cut. Yeah, so that time's been deleted. So he hasn't set a time yet.
Wheezy to P4, Eagle to P5, Vert's in P7.
So now the times start dropping as these boys come to terms with the car around here in a quali session.
10.5 seconds covers the first 11.
Little Bear did chirp a bit this afternoon about how he's going to go tonight. The Bear is hungry.
That was an awesome graphic.
It was. It really was.
So Rivers pitted. He's going for a smoko. He's happy with that.
Oh, River could just go and sit down in the deck chair, couldn't he? Really?
Yep. Work on his suntan.
That is a really impressive angle from the helicopter, as it going up over Radion, and he's just down level, just above the ground in that spot. It just looks absolutely awesome as a follow HSV round. Oh, he's pretty untidy.
And Vic comes across the line. Slambo's to P2.
2 seconds off River. This is it's a very, very dominant lap. Vert Wheeler up to 6th. I mean, he's in so far. He's in front of quite a host of pro drivers there. Adman, Angry, Morgo. It's an impressive lap there by Vert. It's a good position.
And Vic's just invalidated through Radion.
As HSV is on for a lap here. It's just got to be clean for the rest of this. It's just heading up to Blanchimont.
Yeah, bit of brake. 228 cornering speed. Lots of the inside curve through the bus stop. Nice and wide on the exit. 24.3.
Nice lap, up to 4th.
Yeah, he's got time for 2 more laps.
We've got Fly in the fence. Adelacoon. Time Morgo.
Oh, and he's invalidated.
Time Morgo, he's almost going around. Lucky to hold on to that one. So who's on a flyer? Vic's not on a flyer. Slambo's starting another lap now. River is out on track. Jambon, the livery looks impressive with the blue, yellow and orange.
It was nice through Eau Rouge Radion from Slambo. .269.
Jambon goes.
Oh, and he's looped it.
Up to 7. Oh, it's angry in there as well. It's.
Uh-oh.
And that is.
Was that HSV?
I think it was, wasn't it? No, it wasn't HSV. It was. That was Vert coming through there then.
Yeah, okay.
So Vic's in the pits, so that's his qualifying session done. So Slambo. River is going quicker, so he's 2/10 up at the moment. As he heads through Blanchimont. Coming up to bus stop. Still 2/10 up. Is he coming out of here? He's up. He's going quicker still. He's 3/10 up. He's absolutely brained the field here. He's
Yeah, 22 flat.
22
nice.
flat. 2 seconds quicker. To the next 3, and there are no slouches either in the Cup car.
And he wants more.
And he's going again. This is just showing how good River is. I think he's just in so much form that he'll be doing this on field. It'll be
Oh, that was quick too. He's up a 10th and a half. He's going to get to 270 here.
Gonna have to go on
269. He's lost it all through the Lacombe chicane, and he's off. He's done.
Talking him up, went on board with him, and he bins it.
Yeah,
that's something I'd do.
and now he's just checking his steering wheel. Left is left, right is right. Time walk back to the pits.
HSV's on a lap here. Can't go drive.
Into Puon he goes.
Unfortunately.
And he's done. What's the ad man got? He's coming up to Puhon. the Poo Hon.
I really, really like this livery.
The RSR, yep.
Oh, he's been untidy, took too much curb and took grass, so I think that's him. That'll be
done.
That'll be done. So very, very impressive quali session by River. 2 seconds quicker than Slambo, Vic and HSV, all within a couple of tenths. And then second 1.2 seconds behind is Wheezy, Eagle, and then another half a second back to Jambon, Adman, Vert, and Sparky, Angry, and Time Orgo. So you can throw a blanket over those guys. And we've got Max, Exo, and Little Bear, 13, 14, 15, and then Psycho, Fly, and Bruise were unable to set a lap. So it'll be an interesting race from these guys. The rule has been introduced for tonight that you do need to finish 75% of the race distance to be classified as a finisher. And then anyone who's not classified as a finisher will have to start from the rear grid for the reverse grid race. So
anyone who completes 2 laps is going to be beheaded.
Exactly. It's just trying to make it fair rather than binning it at Eau Rouge on lap 1 and then sitting in the pits for the rest of the race. So the guys who complete the race will get the reverse grid positions, just to encourage guys to finish their races. So that will be introduced for the sprint series in the for the sprint races in the main series as well for next season, provided we can get the agreement from the captains, of course.
All in favour?
Say aye. So be interesting to see how the race start will go on this one. It was a bit of a drama on Tuesday night, but these guys worked it out really well last Thursday, and I'm expecting it to be the same this week.
Hmm. 3.5 minutes. Minimum time for a formation lap around here. So if you need a cup of tea or if you've got a good joke for us.
We've got Stu in the chat here. Watching this one on, so be looking forward to this race start. Actually, it's down the hill from the green light straight into Eau Rouge and Radion. There's no time to take a breath and ease your way into the race start, is there?
Yep, with low pressures, always going to be a challenge.
I did think about setting it at night or in cooler conditions or a bit of drizzle or something, but I thought it might be a bit harsh on these guys.
Oh, look, if you're the dictator, you may as well make the most of it.
Yeah, well. I'm not that cruel. I want people to come back and race in the future.
Yep.
As the cars are away. Oh, this livery's look good. And down the hill from Radion. As the grid comes up. The trackside vision on this track is actually really, really good. Compare it to somewhere like what they've done with Imola, where you, at the bottom of the hill, last two turns, you're looking in through the boot of the car, or in through the side door with a close-up of the driver's helmet. It's not quite the vision you want to be looking at.
And the chopper cam, as the cars make the run down to Eau Rouge, it's like he's one of the rally series chopper drivers.
Oh, and it's just... I actually haven't seen chopper cam at Bathurst. That's one I really want to look at.
It's been a while since we've been back to the mountain.
Has been, and I realise now that, well, I do have an announcement to make after this after these races for the GT4 series starting next week, and luckily I can change some of the details right now. No hints at all or anything.
No, of course not.
It is a very long lap. It's going like this, isn't it?
Yeah. That's all right. Help them build their nerves and hopefully get a little bit of tyre temperature up. Yeah, they're all getting heavily on the brakes. So they will be going 2x2. River and Slambo on the front row. It's an all BHR affair yet again.
What a surprise.
And then it's an all ICR row 2 with Vic and HSV. And then Wheezy and Eagle. so.
I don't actually think there's anyone from GRT here, unless I'm completely...
Yeah. Shout out to Riggsy. He's a bit bummed he's not out there tonight. But man's got to make a living.
Burrow Dog thought about coming tonight, but I think he was a little bit scared off in the end.
He got a better offer.
What was the official word? He gave his spot to someone else in the end. Elaborate too much on it.
Well, if you're out there, Buzzer Dog, there is a spot on the grids. So, through the bus stop. And Vic's just sitting back a little bit. And they're starting to get into a very nice formation.
Decent formation here, actually. These guys have done well. I think the word's getting around. How do these race starts? Starts initialises. Angry's in the fence.
Green light, green light.
What's going on here?
They're off.
And Angry has disappeared.
Oh, HSV and Slambo had a contact. Oh, Slambo's done well to keep that under control. And Vic's got a run on him on the outside. So HSV up to P2. Vic's gone a little deep into Lacoum. Oh, it's a bit busy behind them.
That was Adman, and Vert made a move on him, and Adman's been caught up as we've got a couple of cars going around. I think that was Psycho, and there's big dramas here. Oh, massive incident. So that was Psycho that's gone on. Max Gassett's been caught up in that as well. Exo's been caught up. Oh, there's a big accident back there. Vert Wheeler was caught in that as well. Oh, Vert's got massive damage here. He's struggling to get round at all. So what's happened? Was that? So that was River that lost places at the start there at Eau Rouge.
Oh, you're right. That's Slambo leading. Oh, I thought it was the other way around.
So it was Vic and River that came together at the start.
No, I think it was HSV and River.
Ah, okay. Ooh. Oh, and Slambo's gone round.
Oh, Slambo's looped it. Yep.
And this is gonna, so the HSV's to the lead. River followed through, so there was contact between HSV and Vic, which gave River a chance to get through. So Vic and River going side by side here. Oh, River yields.
That was close.
Oh, Vic got a lot of curb. Big slide through Radion.
They've both invalidated. And Wheezy is right there as well. HSV leads. Jambon's in the pits.
So there's a few guys in the pits fixing damage as Angry's made it back into the room. I haven't got a message yet about a restart. Give him the option to message that through if required. He did disappear at the end of the formation lap as Jambon is having dramas getting back in through the pits. So he's had big moments. He's trying to do a 3-point turn in the pits with massive amounts of damage. So we go back to the front of the field with HSV being hunted down by Vic. River just sitting back.
And Wheezy might be in a very, very good position to inherit a few.
If there's any dramas between these three, we'll be ready to pounce on it.
Yeah, and Slambo's making his way back as well. Through Blanchy. Vic's got a good run through there. Chuck out the anchors. Into the bus stop. Wheezy a bit deep that time. But HSV and Vic get it right that time. 224s.
That's good pace. Just go on board with River here, watching these two in front. As it looks like Vic's not quite able to get side by side with HSV.
Yeah, that's nice and close. Oh, HSV with a huge moment.
Massive moment that was. Block to the inside here.
Here comes the River.
Is he going to go 3 wide here?
Yep, that's a mistake.
Oh, and
HSV lets him go. Smart play there.
I'm going to have words with him. Send it. Lick the stamp.
It's going to be at least 4 laps to go, which is a long way around here.
Oh, it is. It really is.
And it is essentially just a quali session. Slambo making up time. We've got someone off at the Lacombe chicane.
777, that's Psycho. So he was caught up in the dramas on lap 1. I think Ty Morgo's had a moment somewhere as well. It's Vert Wheeler's back out. Who's in the pits? Jambon's in the pit, so he's still fixing his damage. As, yeah, Slow-Mo's making his comeback. Bruise and Eagle are in a bit of a battle here. So Adman in 8th, Sparky in 9th, Fly in 10th. So it's been good by Fly. Make up a few positions after starting at the back. But around here, I guess you really just need to wait till there's dramas ahead of you.
And never underestimate the drive-throughs.
It would be
223.
It would be interesting if we could see the how many track cuts there have been.
Yeah. Because I imagine if you just throttle off as you're running wide, you might be forgiven. Oh, Vic's in the wall.
Oh, Vic, he's
medic.
Oh, that was big.
And then there was 2.
Oh, I was following HSV through there and just missed the outside of it.
So Vic had a really clean run through Eau Rouge. Vic, River ran wide. Oh, now River's had a huge moment through Lacombe. HSV's all over him. Meanwhile, stretcher bearers attending to Vic.
Oh, that was enormous. Just see the way that it bounced off the wall.
Yep. So Wheezy's 3 seconds back of these two, and then Slambo's another 2 seconds back, and then there's Eagle. Max is in the pits.
Rivers just edged away slowly from HSV. Would be good to see what the amount of track cuts these guys have had, because it's been on at the front.
Oh, they've been cutting. It's just whether they've been up on the delta. Take no prisoners. They're all going for it.
Yeah, exactly.
Through Blanchy.
Too bad we don't have admin mode. We could have someone in there either throwing penalties at everyone or taking them away.
Oh, and HSV's looped it. I think he might have done a perfect donut. Kept it going in the right direction. But that was a 23.3 from River. Wheezy up to P2. Slambo P3. Bruce P4. Nice.
Oh, this is... And look, Slambo's back on the podium. Oh, you can just tell the attitude of the car, but it's still giving it 100% through the Eau Rouge and Radion.
Slambo with a huge track cut over Radion. So he wants more.
Oh, another one.
We got Bear
as well.
Bears off on the entry to Paul Frere. He's got it going again now.
Oh, Adman just keeps it off the wall. Oh, he's just grabbed a little bit too much curb on the right, heading through Eau Rouge, and he's just kept it off the wall on the outside of Radion. So I think he'll be needing a fresh cookie. You see the damage on Little Bear's car. Angry's back in and going. Max Gassett's just heading back out on track now after a lengthy time in the pit stop. So River's just doing River things and making a gap on the field over Wheezy. Slambo 2.5 away. As Vic is pitting, so yep, that damage was excessive. So he's in the pits. Sparky up to 7th, so good performance from him. Flying 8th, Adman 9th, Time Morgo rounding out the top 10. Looks like he's got a bit of damage on the front of his car. Oh, that's Exo's going round at Puon.
And Vic's now back out on track. He's got Angry coming up behind him. And about 5 or 6 seconds behind them is our leader. Slambo again. It's a ratty. Fantastic. These cars are awesome.
Oh, I love watching this view, the chopper view heading through there.
So Wheezy's got that thing dialed in.
Eagles the meters through there, and then just behind him as camera pans, you see Sparky's a couple of car lengths outside the track heading through, trying to hold on to it. Oh, it's good to watch.
So is there points for this race as well?
There is points for this race, but there was going to be more points for the second race, and the second thought, that might not actually work out that well for some people, because Vic's going to start at the front of the field for the second race. It's all a bit strategic what's going on here, I think. It's at this stage, depending on where Jambon and Vert finish, how many laps down they are, Angry could be starting on the front of the grid for the second race, and Vic in third. Bit of gamesmanship playing out here, I think. It might be. Can never prove it, but you know.
I think it's all subconscious.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, do we give these guys that credit for thinking that up? As we've got Sparky and Bruce. So Bruce has had a moment somewhere, I think. No, that's Sparky and... Yeah, so it is Bruce. So what's happened here? Someone had a moment. So Sparky is chasing down Bruce at 6/10 in that one. It's the closest gap on track at the moment. Oh, and that was Sparky's gone round at the source. And that's Adman coming through behind, so... We'll watch Adman go through here. He's not quite close enough to Sparky to being infected. Oh, I don't know where the track limits are for these cars here, but they're taking a lot of it at the top of the hill at Radion.
It's like they're all making submissions to redesign the corner.
There's a bit of that. It's just watching Eagle Win do the same thing at Lacombe. Rivers ended up all out on his own at the moment. It's all kind of calmed down now, the last lap. Oh, Exo's taken curb through a rouge and he's only just kept it off the fence.
River takes the win.
Leader has finished the race.
Well done, River. Wheezy in second, impressive race, and Slambo, good recovery from his spin. HSV comes across the line. Bruce in fifth, it's a good race by him. Eagle Wind in sixth. Sparky managed to stay ahead of Adman. Fly in ninth. It's a good comeback after starting at the back of the field. Ty Morgo in 10th, so he's nursing a bit of damage there. Morgo rounds out the top 10. Next car across will be EXO. So we've got Jambon finishing off this. Just waiting to see how many laps down he is. The same with Vert. As EXO finishes off in 11th, so really good performance by EXO. Same thing with Little Bear actually. I think these guys will be celebrating the fact they finished ahead of Vic.
23.3, the quickest time from River.
Oh, as Vic just cuts through the last chicane. Just, I think he'll be pretty happy to finish this one off. So we lost Psycho in that race, so he's dropped out. And we will start the race 2 with Vert Wheeler on pole.
Nice.
This is going to be an interesting one. So there's still plenty of points on offer for this championship. It's going to be pretty tight, this race. So there's the final results there. As chuck up the championship points. So we've got River leading from Wheezy, Angry and Vic. So we probably can go down Eagle, HSV and Adman, probably all in a chance of winning the championship. Of course we also include Ty Morgo there, so there's still plenty on offer.
Is it triple points for the final race?
It was double points.
Nice.
Sorry, no it wasn't. It was, the last race is usually 30 to 10 and this one will be 40 to 20. So plenty of points on offer.
There's the 2-minute warning.
Just need to finish off topping out these out. This guy's doing this. If I can get the points for the final race. Alright, so the guys will form up in the reverse grid order on this formation lap. Vert Wheeler and Jambon at the front of the field for this one, so it's going to be a cracking start, that's for sure.
We got a few boys disappearing.
20 seconds.
So who was that disappeared then?
Seconds.
Big Chan to the pits.
Yeah, okay, so we might be doing a restart here. Just waiting for confirmation.
Wait, they did start from the pit lane this time last week.
Yes, but he wasn't starting at the front of the field this time round. That last
true.
time, so he is this time. So someone else dropped out here.
Maybe it's just a tactic from Vic to start behind River.
Unfortunately,
keep it interesting.
I'm stuck on Vic, so I can't see anything.
Everyone else is heading up the hill.
Oh.
15 cars heading up to Lake Coombe.
Better. So we'll stick with Vert for the start. I haven't received any messages about a restart or resetting the server, so it seems as though we will be good to go. See how Vert goes with the race restart here. It's impressive qualifying for him. Fortunate race. He caught up in a few dramas on lap 1. Nice race suit and helmet here by Vert. All green and black with it. Black and green helmet. as we look back at the rest of the field. They're all itching to get into position here. All double file behind him. See the whole field in that camera shot. There's
Someone's pulled off.
over. Who's that?
Is it River? No, it's not. There's two liveries that are those last two cars are very, very similar, slightly different shade of green, and one is matte and the other one's shiny. So here we go. Vic's going to start from the pit lane. He's happy. He's just mixing himself a drink. They really are trying to get the temperatures up still. So I'm on chopper cam with River. So by the time they make the run down to Eau Rouge, I'll be able to see the whole field ahead of me.
And
Are you good to go?
I'm good to go. Live we are with
Sweet.
so we are...
Nice.
Car's out of position on the start here. There's green light gone. Jambon's got the jump. Vert takes the inside run up to Radion. They've got through there pretty well, so
They have.
so far, boys.
Well, it's not over yet. The second half of the field is very close.
Oh, Adman's had a big moment. And he's gone round. It's Vert still got the lead as Angry goes round. Oh, there's a lot going on back here. Who's that going round? There's cars in the fence.
River.
Is that River that's gone round as well? He's going to pull out in front of Vic here. Oh, that is...
Oh, that was close.
That was...
That was exciting.
And the other car there was Wheezy. Fly is the other car that's black and green. So Vic has made up positions here. And it's on at the front as well. Vert is leading the way. This is good to see. I'd love nothing more than to have Vert leading this first lap. I think we'll never hear the end of it, but it'd be brilliant if he does.
HSV's launched it up to 4th. And Ty, Bear, Slambo, Sparky, Eagle and Bruise.
HSV's having a go at Max here. Bus stop. A lot of defence from Max. They come up to the source. Can HSV get this done here? He does. It's well done. It's a really good move. So Vert is in the lead here. Taking a lot of track at the top of Radion. Slambo's made up places. Little Bear.
Oh, Vic's around. Oh, he's in a bad position. And he's looped it and he's underway.
Has Vic got damage there?
Yeah, just picked up the end of it, but he definitely, there was contact.
Adman's had a big moment at the end of the straight.
HSV on Jambon, into Puon, got him.
He's going to set off after Vert. He's made a nice gap, Vert. He's
Yep.
It's been a really good start from him.
No, he's had good pace in this Cup car all season.
Nice little battle brewing here between Ty and Slambo. Slambo's making up tons of ground on him. Looks as though Slambo's going to have a go at Blanchimont. Plenty of room given between these two. And Slambo's got it done. Bruce is in the fence. Bruce is stuck up against the tyre wall. So what's going on here? There's quite a few cars around. Little Bear, Eagle, Little Bear, Eagle, Angry, Adman. River's not far behind these guys.
Vert in the wall on the exit of La Source. HSV leads.
There's plenty going on. So Max and Slambo, and they've made contact. Oh, that's a big incident.
Huge.
Oh, Ty Morgo was almost off there as well. It's a big accident. As this car's going everywhere trying to get around Slambo's, he's trying to make his way back on.
Yeah, that was Bear, Eagle and River and Angry. They did well to avoid that.
As River makes a pass on Angry. We've got Eagle. Little Bear is blocking frantically. Here is Eagle. Is he up the inside? He does make it. It's a good pass by Eagle.
Battle pack.
So Little Bear holding his own. He did say he was hungry. It's Angry.
Into the back of River.
He holds on to it. As we've got Wheezy.
That's opened the door for Wheezy. And they're heading up to the Fania chicane. 2x2. Oh, and Angry's just clipped right rear corner of Wheezy. Round they go.
And that's fly off across the grass, and Eagle's coming. Oh, let's let Angry go.
Stop and go 30 seconds for the Addy.
Jambon going to make a move on Vert. Oh, and Vert's pitting. So who's going around there? He's pitting. There's Eagle and River look to make a pass on Max. That's Vic still in the pits as well.
Yeah, getting damage repair, I expect.
Forward with River towards Eau Rouge. Is Max on that? Is Max here? Look at that damage here, I think, from this incident with Slambo. So he's continued on. Oh, they've made contact on the straight. Rib's gone up the inside of Max. He's got that pass done. He's having a crack at Eagle here.
Fix back on track. Oh, and Max is pulling off on the exit of La Source. What's going on? And he's underway again.
I think he was having wheel dramas on Tuesday night, so it might be a
Reset. Yep.
yeah, continuing on with those dramas. So River's up to 5th. We've got Sparky up to 3rd, following Morgo.
Yeah, that's nice and close.
It's a good battle here.
Through No Name. Yep.
It's good for Sparky. He had a good run on Tuesday night, where he's pitted early and run along his stint. He's been building his confidence up after Nurburgring, where he brained the field in AM2. He's struggled a bit since then. He's taking it to Morgo here. It's good to see from Sparky. As he's almost binned it. Commentator's curse almost got him. As someone is going round here. Okay. That's Jampon who's going round. So he's going back to 8th after that spin. He's got Little Bear in the pits. As Max has had a moment again, so having continued dramas. Adman's in the pits as well, serving his drive, his stop-go penalty.
Oh, Morgo wide. Oh, no.
Sparky's in the fence.
Sparky just lit it up, getting a little bit greedy. He was going to get a move on Morgo then.
And there's River just
up to P3. Yep.
No dramas.
17 minutes left.
Adman's just exiting the pits. He'll be kicking himself. As Lambo, that was Little Bear, who's a lap down. The field's spread out a bit now. Lost a few. A couple have done their pit stops. Won't show up in the as the indicator for the pit stops in the position list is a driver stint timer, 25 minutes. So they do need to cross the pit entry line for it to reset the driver stint. So it's almost like doing a joker lap, so they don't actually have to stop. Which, let's see if people have actually figured that one out.
Interesting.
Know the rules, lads?
And there's a giant loophole. So we'll see if anyone's actually done their homework.
We have done this before in the lead up to the Porsche Cup Series. That was the driver stint. So there was a timer on it. So you did have to go through the pits. And it does tell the drivers the pit requirements. I'm just wondering if any of them have actually picked up on it.
HSV pits. Let's find out.
Saying that though, I thought every single one of them actually does a pit stop for a 1 litre of fuel and play on.
Well, they should be able to tell, right, from their heads-up display whether it's requirement or not.
That's correct.
So those boys who have the ability to think and breathe and drive, they'll sort it out on the fly.
Yeah, exactly, and I think that's something that just adds a different dimension to it, really. You have to think about what's actually going on during a race. Not throwing anything too hard at them. It's not raining. It's not in the middle of the night.
HSV's lining up his pit box.
He is too. I wonder if these blokes will watch this back and go, oh yeah, I could have just done that.
Is he going to keep going? Negative, he is stopping.
I'm also wondering if these guys are all in a party chat and they're actually saying you need to pit for fuel. So
stationary for 7 seconds, so he's going to be worth about 8 or 9.
Yeah,
and
so
he's underway.
Maybe he's actually started the race on a lower fuel load. So just watch Eagle run wide with Wheezy just behind him. And a bit of P&L gamesmanship here. Eagle just lets Wheezy go. Just pulls over and lets him go.
And Ty and River are pretty close. Oh, Ty had a bit of a moment on the exit of Stavelo. Oh, River's within a couple of tenths now. We know how good he is through Blanchimont. We'll see if either of these boys pit. Oh, they've both run very wide on the exit. River's coming in.
We'll just watch River on this one and see what he does. See what he does.
Max has gone around in Pouon.
Such a long pit lane here at Spa.
Yep.
So Max is still stopped on the side of the track.
Stationary on the inside of Pouon, and he's not going anywhere.
So I wonder if his wheel has doing its own thing again.
Yep.
As Sparky, Eagle, Jambon and Fly are all in pit lane as well. As River,
HSV exiting the bus stop. River's going to keep going. So River's heads up.
River,
HSV is going to wonder how in the hell he lost so much time to the River.
Exactly. So River has understood the rules. He's understood what's going on.
HSV will be scratching his noggin right about now.
It's either that or River's listening to the live stream. As I reckon
Full points.
a few of these guys are doing the same thing here. Fly's stopping, so he might have gone on lighter fuel. That's the only other thing. Jambon's gone. So Fly's stopped. Fly's taking on fuel there. There was no.
And Max has crept a couple of 100 metres further down the track, but it looks like he's waving to the marshals from the inside of cabin. Oh no, it's his windscreen wiper. I'm alright, kids. Ty pits.
Let's just see what Ty does here.
The Discord channel is going to light up. So stop and go for Addy. That must have been pit entry, right? Because you get a drive-through for track warnings.
Yeah, that's right. Unless you've done a massive track cut and gained a huge amount of time, but
Right. Deliberately cheating.
yeah, I can't.
Which no one would do.
Definitely not. I wouldn't suspect that here, that's for sure.
So River's clearing off. Oh, the top three are all in the pits.
So anyone who has actually stopped in the pits in this race hasn't actually read the rules correctly.
Wheezy stationary. Slambo hasn't.
So Ty Morgo's
Ty-
come out just in front of HSV and HSV's got round him.
Yeah. So I don't think Ty did stop in the pits, which is why he's made up all that time.
That's exactly right. So he hasn't stopped, he's continued on. It's HSV.
Deep into Lake Coombe.
Yeah, so it's going to give Morgo a sniff here.
Oh, HSV's going to be pissed that he's lost it, all that contact to River.
So in the sign up it says maximum driver stint set to 25 minutes. You will have to travel through pit lane in race 2. There was no mention of a mandatory stop. So anyone who has actually stopped to take fuel hasn't understood what's going on.
Well, next week's GT4, boys, so make sure you read the rules.
And make sure you understand them. So in the previous set of rules for the other races, it has said no pit stops for race 1 and 2. Feature race will include one mandatory pit stop for fuel. So there's a lesson for those sitting at home.
Read the fine print.
JJ likes to change things up and keep you on your toes.
Can I paraphrase you?
So Max is still out there waving at the marshals. HSV.
Oh, yeah.
It's got a good gap on
Yeah.
Morgo now.
Sorry, dude, you even told them what to do. I said drivers will need to travel through pit lane to reset the timer.
Exactly. Exactly. I think it's
You
actually
snooze,
good.
you lose.
Yeah, that's right. I think it's good to keep the guys on their toes as well. So it goes back to the whole point of read the information that gets put out, and you should do it for every race. Double check it. Make sure you read it in case something has changed.
Yeah. And it's like the stewards in the F1 on Sunday. So the rule about completing 2 laps, that was written 40 years ago, and of course there was no safety car back then. So no one ever expected that those 2 laps would happen behind the safety car and the race could actually be declared.
Again, I think it's read the fine print. At the same time, some of the fine print needs to be updated, like we're going to be going through it in, after a fortnight. Well, in a fortnight's time. Be a few of us going through the rules that we're following. So updating them to get rid of some of these outdated and make things a bit more relevant to what's actually going on. As Vert pits, he's taking on fuel as well. Fly is coming in, and so is Sparky. So I think Vert stopped for a litre of fuel. As Max,
Someone just got busted.
that's Max for sitting
Oh,
on the
that's,
side of the
yeah.
road. That's interesting
yeah.
that the game does that actually. But yeah, what are you doing out there? I'm going to ping you for it.
He doesn't care. He's not going anywhere.
so it looks like Fly's going to stop in his pit box. So I don't know why Sparky don't need to stop in the box. He can just keep driving. Might have to take on fuel to get to the end. There's Angry's in as well. Stu is in the chat saying double points for anyone who does a full lap in reverse. Well, Stu, that's why you don't set the rules here, mate. Sorry, buddy.
Oh, busted. Look at this. The scoreboard's lighting up. River plus 130. The top 6 have all got plus 130 seconds.
Oh, I've just realised why. It's because the stint time hasn't worked properly. Why hasn't this worked? Oh, well, if it happens to everyone, then it's fair. I don't think anyone...
Wheezy's going to win. Vert P2. Sparky's in P3.
I'm really not sure why this has happened. Yeah, so there we go. It's going to happen to everyone.
So the only thing that I picked up on was that the wording was a minimum driver stint of 25 minutes.
No, sorry, I actually meant to say maximum.
Because I was thinking a minimum driver time is going to encourage guys to pit stop on the first or the last lap.
Yeah, I know. I just realised that.
Right. Let's hope someone's doing commentary out there and giving the admins heaps. Stu, your call, dude.
Oh, Stu's laughing in the chat. Oh, wow. Oh, I think I know. Oh, yeah, I've just realised I left a bit of code out of the server, out of the config file. I just specify how many stints you needed to do, and because I haven't, it's counted all of this as one stint, so it's pinged them as soon as I go over 25. But saying that, it's not pinging everyone, so...
Well, Vert is in the pit lane, and Angry's still down a lap to Vert.
So I wonder if at the end of this lap that Angry...
Well, Angry's stationary somewhere on track. Eau Rouge.
No, Angry's in
So
the pit lane, so Vert's heading out now.
Oh, sorry, no, oh, that was Vert. My bad. So Vert's back underway. Heading up the Camel. And he's looking good for the win. So he hasn't been penalised.
He will the next time round, so that's why these other guys have got their 130 seconds. Sorry, lads, just keep driving. And Vert's gone off at Leclerc.
Keep going, Vert, that's it. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, there's his 130s. 130 seconds. Oh, there's going to be a bit of confusion as Little Bear goes around just in front of Vert.
Slambo closing in on Ty for P3.
As Max is going, but not sure where. He's pointing backwards on track.
Oh, Slambo with a moment on the exit of the Fania chicane.
Sparky's been in the YouTube chat saying, I've done 3 pit stops and nothing works. Sorry lads, just continue on.
He's just trying to avoid that penalty so he could win it.
Yeah, exactly.
Full points for trying. Oh, and River's just been disqualified.
So is HSV. So I think everyone's going to end up disqualified, just
Take a screenshot.
except for Max Gassett, who hasn't actually completed a 25-minute stint because he hasn't crossed the line again.
Oh, and they're all being chucked back to the pits. Right.
Oh, I know why as well. You know, sometimes the best laid plans don't quite work out. It's just as Eagle has hit Little Bear on the way through the last corner. It's Eagle. It's anyone who crosses pit lane. It's going to be in order of their finishing position.
Oh, HSV's quit. So he's not happy. He's not sticking around for a laugh. Max was disqualified for driving in the wrong direction.
The only drama is it's going to actually try and ask the other guys to finish their remaining 4 laps, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, this is
That was different.
yeah, very different. So, apologies, lads. Hasn't quite worked out the way I was hoping it to. I wonder if anyone had actually picked up during the race that it didn't show up with the pit requirements have been completed. So.
Well, they were all green to go for the whole race.
It doesn't show because it doesn't show up as a mandatory pit.
Gotcha. Yep.
So I do. All right. So that's actually race over. So Fly, well done on the win. It's not quite.
Sparky and Vert on the podium.
Oh wow.
Oh well, all things considered, that was a very eventful Porsche Cup Series.
It was very eventful. So the positions will be River, HSV, Morgo, Slambo, Eagle, Jambon, Wheezy, Matt, no, not Max, Fly, Sparky, Vert, Angry, Vic, Little Bear, Adman, Bruise, and Max. So take a screenshot of that to get the final positions. So that is the end of that one. And so bear with me while I get this last bit of audio. So that is the final positions that I've read out. It is not how it is shown on the screen, so apologies to the punters at home. And what I will announce is that the GT4 season, which will be starting next week, will be the Camaro Cup. So single make series in the Camaro GT4.
Green light. Go, go, go.
So a 3-round series with a round 1 at Kyalami, round 2 at Misano, and round 3 at Bathurst. So Nigel's twisted my arm and we'll go back to Bathurst. So there will be 3 races, 10-minute race 1, 10-minute race 2, reverse grid, and then a 30-minute race 3. I was going to run with a 20-minute maximum driver stint. So I might need to do a bit more research on this one. Make sure we don't have the same debacle that we had just had. Again, I think I've left a bit of code out of the config file. so apologies, lads. And so there's been a call for a rerun of that round. So we might not be running the Camaro Cup next week. It will more than likely be the week after. So I think there's a few angry lads. So we will work through this. And yeah, so the word's gone out. So we might redo this round. Should be the fair way to do it. And yeah, apologies to everyone out there. Intention was that was just to be a lap through the pits, just to reset the time up. With it being such a big pit lane, like a joker lap as such, just to break up a bit of the action. So a couple of races left in the main series. The last round at Imola, 1.5 hour race, so it's going to be a pretty interesting one. Nige, you and Nick in the combox for the last round. Looking forward to it?
Yeah, Imola, awesome track, and 90 minutes, so the strategies will be a little bit different. It should be pretty interesting, and we'll see if BHR, PNL, or SAR will wrap up the team's title.
Well, you can throw GRT in the hat there as well, because I have a feeling they may have overtaken SAR in the points after last round.
Nice. Excellent. That's what we want.
So
a four-way battle.
Four-way battle. So it could come down to the AM 1 and 2 races to see how the points finish up. So it's going to be exciting.
We'll just need you and Riggsy to go 1-2 at Imola next week. And then the Buzzer Dog and Ryan and the rest of the GRT crew. And you can take out your first team's title.
That is the goal. I can state that Riggsy and myself, P1-2 at Imola would be friggin' amazing. The Merc feels good round there, so I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, exactly. AMG tangoing in Italy. Don't write them off.
Exactly. Really confident there for that one. So, well, thank you, Nige. Looks like we'll be doing this again here next week. In the meantime, look forward to hearing your tones at Imola. So, thank you very much. And
thanks, dude. Yep.
We'll see you next
week.
We'll
catch you next Thursday for this section again.
Definitely. Thank you all, and see you soon. All right, that is the stream finished.